So let's now think about adding and subtracting matrices. The golden rule for adding and subtracting matrices is because you're going to add every single matching element, they need to be the same size. If they're different sizes, it kind of doesn't work to add them or subtract them. So I've written that here, only possible if they're the same order or the same size. So for example, you could add a 2x4 matrix to a 2x4 matrix because they're the same order. But if the order is 2x1 and the other order is 3x6, they're different sizes and the order is different, so you can't add them together. So you can do this one, you can't do this one. So we must add and subtract the same elements in each matrix. So for example, here's my first matrix, matrix A, and it's got elements 1, 1, first row, first column, and 2, 1, second row, first column. So it's got 2 elements in it. This one here has 2 elements as well, B1, 1 and B2, 1. If I'm going to add those two, I have to add these top two that are in the same position, the 1, 1 and the 1, 1. So I'll add them together, and the bottom two, A2, 1 and B2, 1. So I'm adding them together as well. If I was asked to do A plus B, matrix A plus matrix B. So here's some more concrete examples with some numbers. If this is my first matrix, it's got 3 elements, 2, 1 and 3. Here's my second matrix B, it's got 1, 5, 1, 3 elements as well. They're both the same order. They're both 3 rows by 1 column. They're both 3 by 1 matrices. 3 by 1, 3 by 1. They're both 3 by 1 in size. So it's possible to add or subtract them. And here I've decided to do A minus B. That's what the question would ask me to do. So A minus B, I've got 2 minus 1. Let's write that here, 2 minus 1. 1 minus 5, 1 minus 5, and 3 minus 1, 3 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 minus 5 is negative 4, and 3 minus 1 is 2. Well, that's all there is to it. You could add A and B, and then you do 2 plus 1, 1 plus 5, 3 plus 1, then you get 3, 6, 4. You could add or subtract them, you could put a negative in the front, then everything would turn negative. Very, very similar to the general operations that we do in maths, adding and subtracting sort of things. Things get a bit different when we do times, and I'll show you that in just a moment. But adding and subtracting is pretty straightforward. Every element matches the corresponding element.